Hi there, this is Veronica. Today I'll be making an essential mini bag. This bag is designed to contain all the essentials, so I'm trying to make the bag as functional and as small as possible. And for occasions that you don't need to carry a lot of stuff or a bigger bag. First, print out the patterns and make them into templates. We'll have a lid and 3 front and back panels, and also the middle section. At the front and the back will each have a pocket and also pieces for cassette. The leather I'm using is Kote leather. Cut out all the leather pieces required. So here I'm going to skive off all the opening part of the leather. Here I drew a guideline where we're going to skive off because I'll be folding the top opening in for the opening finish. And by skiving the top layer off, it's going to make it thinner. Here I finished all the top edge of all the front and back panels and also the 2 pockets. And the side cassettes. Moving on, we're going to make the cassettes. I first finished the edge of the bottom cassette on the 2 shorter sides. And for the side cassette, I first cut on the guideline from the template and use that to mark onto the leather. And also cut through the leather along the guideline. Here I also drew guideline on the bottom cassette, and this guideline is where the side cassette going to glue onto. Glue and sew the connecting part together. On the inside of the cassette, I'm going to paste down a strip of linen fabric. The start of the linen fabric will be at the middle of the skiving portion. Glue along the whole cassette, and at the connecting part we're going to make a cut so that the edge of the leather can be folded inward. Next, I mark the guideline where the top edge is going to fold in. Apply glue and sew them up together. Moving on, we're going to punch the holes on the cassette, which will be later connect to the attachment for the shoulder straps. Here I also cut off the top section where it was used for folding the leather in on the opening. We'll cut it off so then the position is correct. Punch all the holes accordingly. Moving on, we're going to finish the front pocket. Punch the holes on the template, then mark it onto the leather. And here I install a part of the magnet snap. On the back, I use a fabric tape to tape down the metal part. And moving on, we're going to put down the linen tape, just like the cassette. As you can see, the fabric is slightly smaller than the leather. This is so that the fabric is not going to be part of the edge finishing. Then fold the opening in, glue and stitch them together. Same thing as the back pocket, we're going to glue down the fabric and fold in the top edge. For one of the front and back panel, we're also going to paste down the fabric tape, then fold in the top edge. This one is going to be the separator in the middle. Now let's work on the front pocket. Cut open the templates for positioning. Then mark the guideline onto the leather. Here I finished all the edges of the front pocket. Then glue and stitch the front pocket on. This front pocket is designed for like a clipper card or an ID for easy access. After sewing the front pocket on, we're going to paste down the fabric, then finish the top edge. Now the front panel is ready, we can attach the cassette on. Glue and sew the cassette on. On the other side of the cassette, we will attach the separator, which is the front and back panel we finished earlier. For the back panel, we're going to have an attachment on first. Punch the holes according to the templates. On the back of the attachment, I used the fabric tape. And install a stud at the top part. Then use rivet at the bottom part. Then we can install the back pocket. The back pocket is designed for the keys, and the attachment and the stud is for holding the keychain. Then we're going to tape on the linen on the back of the back panel, then finish the top edge. Moving on, we're going to make the lid. I first paste down the linen fabric. Then draw the guideline for the leather liner. Glue the leather liner on. Then we will sew them all together. Use the templates to draw the guideline where the lid is going to be attached to the back panel. Glue and sew them up together. Here I also finish all the edge of the lid. Then we can glue and stitch the lid onto the back panel. Sew them all together, then we will attach the cassette to the back panel. Here we have a front panel attached to the cassette and glued to a separator. We also have the back panel attached to the other cassette, and now we're going to glue that onto the separator. Sew them all together, then we will be finishing the edge. On the lid, we're going to install the other half of the magnet snap. Punch the hole according to the template, then install the magnet. Now the man bag is pretty much done. We'll be working on the shoulder straps. To make the shoulder straps, we will have two attachments and punch the holes according to the templates. Then we will attach them on the side of the cassette through the holes we pre-punched. Now we have two loops on either side of the bag. We're going to make the shoulder strap. The type of shoulder strap I'm using here is 2 leather cords. And we're going to make a complicated knot on each side. And this knot is going to block at the end, so that the shoulder straps doesn't come off. This knot is rather complicated, and I will put the tutorial I learned it from in the description. Tie the knot on both sides of the bag, then trim the cord to the proper length. On each end of the cord, I'm going to put on the aglets. This is just for decoration purpose. Then I decided to tie a simple knot on the other side of the loop, just for the look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.